fishy creature of the marshlands had sub her assistance. They had been given a vial containing a little bit of magic, but they didn't yet know what to do with it. Following the mermaid's advice, Amadeus, Pontius, and Zoya made their way to the Blueberry Forest.
Very welcome back to Trine 4, Nightmare Prince. And last of the levels I've already played, so again, we're going to be rushing through a bit.
Amadeus, can you tell us what's in the vial?
It's some kind of a glowy liquid. Obviously magical. As for what it does, I haven't the faintest idea.
As for this one, we gained access to another skill, and I'm actually sort of...
Heroes of Trine, come find my tree in the forest, and I will help you.
This is the most enchanting forest I've ever been in.
I guess we're in for another fishy encounter.
So, we'll go see the mermaid's brother. He'll know what to do.
As I was saying, I'm actually sort of glad that I can redo this one, because the skill we gained here I'm still not too good at, knowing on how to use it. And we'll get to use it often enough, so no need to worry. Oh, that hit me. There we go. That'll knock him down. A peg or two. There we go, the fairy rope. This one's a bit weird because it makes stuff levitate. As you can see here, you can't hang from it, but it makes stuff float. It's a little bit weird, especially when you start using it in puzzles. Half the time I'm not sure why it's working or why it isn't working. So a refresher course here is probably good, even though I just did this.
Let's see that paw, Mr. Bear.
There's our companion for this run. Alright, this falls down.
Aren't we being far too trustworthy with these spirits in the woods?
They seem to have something up their sleeves. And well, I wouldn't have the slightest clue what to do with the prince, even if we found him.
Neither did the wizards, and their solution was to lock him in the Astral Academy dungeons. They probably meant well, but it turned out to be a big mistake.
So, we bumble about and hope it turns out all right. Then again, we always do that.
Yep, you're not wrong, Zoya. Okay, so scrolling up makes it longer. Puzzles themselves aren't too bad, but it's when a fairy robe starts becoming an integral part of them, I'm often a little bit lost on how things are supposed to go.
That bear again. Don't mind us.
Can't conjure in water. Did not know that. Alright. So this is one of the first ones I've had trouble with, and I ended up lucking my way through it. So I'm kind of wondering if I could find the proper solution for this. The thing I did first. I'm not even sure if I'm going to be able to do it normally now with something like this. Like I hang that from that, and then I quickly put a plank here and jumped across, but I don't think that's what you're meant to do. Also, I don't think you can freeze that. So clearly you're meant to use the fairy rope somehow, but I don't know how. I wonder if... It seems like a way, but it's again a rather janky one. It also doesn't like it if you put boxes on top of boxes that have a rope tied to them. Physics get a little wonky at that point. I wonder if... Again, it's a bit sketchy, but I think I might know the solution now. He's gonna stand here just in case I'm wrong. Like something like this. I need to tie... Nope. And there goes that rope. Cool. Bollocks. Okay, then we make a plank. Just put that here for now. Fairy rope to that. The other hand on this side. Nope. Doing this kills you. Yeah, I still don't really see how you're supposed to properly do this one. We'll have to jank it up again, I guess. Not a fan of doing it that way, but... sometimes there's just... Okay, let me just... make sure you don't move too much anymore. Even now this is still kind of sketchy to do because you don't know how things are going to react, but if you're quick about it, you might... There we go.
What's our reason for helping this prince again?
Something down here that I know of.
Heroes help people.
Surely you wouldn't want to be left to your own devices if you were cursed and all alone in the world? There are so few people in the kingdom who can even attempt to save Celius. With our extraordinary powers, we should at least try.
Besides, we'll help a lot of others. Once we get the prince to calm down, the nightmares will go away.
Thing in there that I know of.
Fair points.
Bear seems happy enough. Elite badger. think you could get across normally now. And by normally, I mean with one of those. Thing up there I know of. This one... Yeah, this one was done. Wait, now that I wonder if I can find a normal solution for this one now. I built something here that allowed me to go just under here and just make the jump there, but I think I know how to do this now. Yeah. I think that's the intended solution.
Aw, this bear is so adorable. Look at
There
it
it is.
climb.
Give it a white hood, and it's just like Zoya.
Come on, you can make that. I don't need... There we go. Something down there that I know. Actually, that's a special one. Might as well do it. I think that's for an item. I know I'm missing some of those, but... If I can spot a special one, I may as well showcase that I know how to do it right. This one had me messing with things again. So that the solution is, again, pretty darn simple. Get the box. Fairy rope, make it longer, tie it up, go back to you, make our ball, put it there, tie the ball. Make sure the ball isn't stuck on a stupid experience bottle. And then we can just do that.
I've no fitting comment for this.
Yes, he's perplexed by my superior skills in puzzle solving. By not realizing I've done this before. Alright. This one I've also solved in a messed up order. And here's how, assuming it still works. So basically, if you tie a rope... Okay, then fudge me, I guess. Yeah, you just put it down there, that's cool. If you tie one of those special ropes... I guess it's no longer working now. But yeah, if you... I was gonna say, but I guess I'm not sure anymore. Let's try one more time, a bit sooner. Yeah, it just stops. But I need a way to do this properly now, I guess, because I won't be able to cheese through it anymore, it seems. What if I did this? Yeah, that's, I think, how I did it. Put a fairy rope on it and attach it to... Or not? Why is this suddenly, like, almost impossible to do now? This thing didn't give me any trouble last time. Granted, I cheesed it, but... I guess this'll work. This one's pretty weird too, but I guess it makes sense once you know how this stuff works. So normally you shouldn't be able to pull it out like I did earlier, but... then if you put a rope on this, you can do that. Well, I need to be a little quicker on that, I think. I think, as you can tell, they are not giving me any way to throw enemies into pits. I took a ton of damage from something. Also, I can now do this. Yes, I can now die. Why don't you just go over there for now? Until I get one of my fighters back. I haven't died yet. I'm not planning on doing that. Well, I haven't completely game over yet, so I'm not inclined to start doing it now. But good lord. You guys are annoying as heck. This one I also did in an improper fashion. Kind of wondering if I can do it again. I basically just did this. As you can tell, I doubt this is the intended way of doing things. But I'm gonna do it again, because fair rope's weird. If I can avoid using it as intended, then my gosh, I will. There's gotta be a better way, though. Oh, of course. He says, not being really sure if he's onto something or not. So the ball is safe to use. Maybe we can just do this. Okay, I screwed up, but I think I got the idea now. We do this. We do this. We do this. We do that. And we do that. And then you go down there. See? And then I can just do this, this, and walk across. Way less jank than what I did the first time around. But it got me across too, so.
To join us on our adventure.
It's not quite as magical as we are. What if things get hairy or furry?
Best let it stay in the woods.
Thank you for your help protecting our woodland friends. In return, I will give you a little bit of magic. But it is not enough to break the curse on the Nightmare Prince. For that, you need to complete the potion. Seek out my oldest sister in the fairy forest.
Thank you kindly, Mr. Trine.
The last of the woodland spirits the heroes were to meet lived in an enchanted nook of the forest. They pressed on, hoping to finally find a way to help the shadow-ridden prince.
That's going to be for next episode, which will once again be the first time I play it. Yay! So for now, thank you guys for watching. Hope to learn on the series for free shows, probably coming, liking, and subscribing if you already. Be seeing you guys on next episode. Bye, everyone.